Welcome back. Only 3 states in the nation can say they have curbed the problem of veteran homelessness. Now, Minnesota is closer than ever to joining those ranks. But state officials tell our Michelle Beck that they are hitting a major roadblock. So, what is the problem? Michelle found out.
Look to the bronze and steel around the state capitol. Monuments honor our veterans. But around the bend, the Minnesota Department of Veterans Affairs offers another way to pay respect.
It is our moral imperative to make sure those folks aren't forgotten.
Paul Williams,
Yeah, that's right.
believes homes can honor veterans too.
Anybody, I think, who signs up to put their life on the line to serve their country deserves to have a home.
The MDVA deputy director reveals the state is near the effective end of veteran homelessness.
It's not that a veteran won't experience homelessness again.
On the day we met, the MDVA knew of roughly 200 homeless veterans statewide. The term effective end refers to a federal stamp of approval, suggesting a state has the means to support veterans without housing.
Building a homeless response system is like building a hospital. And just because you built a hospital doesn't mean that you're not going to have patients, but that the hospital is there to quickly address the needs of those patients.
In this support structure, homeless vets can get connected with resources specific to them.
It was massively huge, absolutely.
A rental subsidy led Air Force veteran Keith Feldbrugge to find stable housing.
This is game-changing. This is life-changing for me.
Minnesota is 1 county away from joining the ranks of 3 states that already close the gaps on their housing crises.
So we've just got 1 county to go, Ramsey County.
The home of the state capital must meet all benchmarks.
Like, what are our average days that when a veteran is identified in Ramsey County that we're getting them into permanent housing?
Another holdup is in the nation's capital over the certification process. The U.S. Interagency Council on Homelessness helped approve states for meeting housing benchmarks. Then in March, the Trump White House took steps to reduce federal bureaucracy.
They have effectively been shuttered, so there's no clear path to engage.
How to move forward is unclear, but the mission to keep going is as clear as ever. To provide a roof
I'm in a very good place.
for every last veteran.
It would be a big honor to our veterans to have housing available for them.
I heard back from the federal VA about this story. The press secretary says the VA is developing a new process to recognize cities and states for their efforts to address veteran homelessness and will work with local partners once it is in place. The department didn't say when we might see this new process. I'm Michelle Beck for KARE 11 News.
Take a look at this. Brooke Johnson makes history as the first woman to skateboard across America. She went on a 118-day journey from Venice Beach to Virginia Beach. The initiative was in honor of her stepdad, who suffered a spinal cord injury. Along the way, she also raised nearly $50,000 for spinal cord research. If you'd like to learn more about Brooke's adventures, she has documented her journey on YouTube. Happening today, a new program supporting teen mental health is opening in the Twin Cities Metro. Michelle Beck is back to tell us more.
mHealth Fairview is about to see its first patients today for a program new to its Edina location. This opens up mental health care access to teens in the west suburbs. Outpatient treatment programs will help patients with anxiety, depression, and other serious challenges. Now, they'll avoid a hospital stay, but they'll get more care than what they might get from a primary care doctor or a therapist. mHealth Fairview cites a pervasive drive toward perfectionism, fueling academic and social pressures. The roughly month-long treatment is meant for patients in that crucial age between 14 and 18 years old.
That loss of the developmental trajectory of becoming who you're supposed to be, of reaching adulthood, of becoming independent, of knowing who you are, of feeling confident in yourself. I think what's so distressing is that when you have severe untreated mental health symptoms, all of that gets derailed, and it's a tragedy because you can still catch up, but why delay? Why lose those crucial years?
Yeah, so if this program sounds like something your family is interested in, you can call this number right here to see if it is a good fit. That's 612-273-9163. Back to you.
In just a few weeks, students will return to classrooms, but for many parents, back-to-school shopping can be stressful. Well, listen up, parents. At pawn shops, they are gaining popularity among those looking to save money on school supplies. Among the most sought-after items are laptops, shoes, even mini fridges for college dorms. National chain Easy Pawn says they saw a 4% increase in their sales last quarter, all because of back-to-school shopping. Stick with us. More news and weather coming up after the break.